Today, as I celebrate my birthday, I want to share a profound reflection that completely transformed how I view birthdays and personal milestones. Beyond the celebrations, beyond the cakes, beyond the excitement, beyond the music, birthdays should fundamentally be a sacred season for sober reflection, a time of deep realignment with destiny, and a time of accountability before God and ourselves. Your birthday is simply a proof that you are growing old, but not necessarily a proof that you are growing up. True celebration should not revolve around aging, but it should revolve around maturing into purpose. It is entirely possible to add numbers to your age while remaining a toddler in character, remaining a toddler in wisdom, remaining a toddler in capacity. Therefore, our deepest celebration should revolve around maturity, around spiritual development, and not necessarily just the passage of time. We human beings are like softwares. We can be outdated and we can also be upgraded. We were created and wired by God with the capacity to receive upgrade. Think about a software application in a digital system that refuses to be upgraded. It begins to lag behind. It begins to experience glitch, and it begins to also lose value. In the same way, entering a brand new season of your life with the same outdated mindset, the same familiar excuses, and the same unchanged habits is a direct recipe for stagnation, is the reason for frustration, and the reason why many people are stuck at the same level. Becoming a better version of yourself might require making new decisions, cutting off unproductive associations, breaking old cycles, and adopting new approach to life. You simply cannot get a new result by doing things the same old way. There is need for an upgrade. There is need for a change of association. There is need for a change of mindset. Remember that the whole essence of growth is never to be better than anyone. It's never to outshine anyone. It's never to compete with anyone. It is being your best and bringing your best to fulfill the purpose that God has given to you. Kingdom excellence, or excellence in the kingdom, is not about being the best in the room, but about bringing your absolute best to fulfill God's divine mandate for your life. Salvation is a gift of grace, but fulfilling destiny requires intentional growth. It requires active participation. It requires intentional self-development and consistent growth. The Bible tells us in Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 6 that unto us a child is born, and unto us a son is given. In the natural order of life, we are first a child before becoming a son. Jesus didn't do anything to be born a child, but to become a son, he had to grow. He couldn't have died for the sins of the world as a child. He needed to grow up to fulfill his divine purpose. The feeling of joy on the day of your birthday celebration should not be about surviving another year, but about mental development and spiritual alignment. The bridge between childhood and adulthood, or the difference between childhood and adulthood, is actually good. We live in a culture that is dangerously obsessed with merriment, obsessed with celebration at the expense of capacity building, at the expense of mental transformation, and at the expense of character development. As we celebrate our big day, let us remain conscious of the reality that time is a currency that passes for no one, and every moment must be traded with maximum wisdom and intentionality. As you celebrate your birthdays, don't just count your years, but make your years count. Upgrade your capacity, embrace growth, and step into the purpose for which God actually created you. Thank you. God bless you. See you in my next video. If this message actually blessed you, I want you to like, comment, share, and subscribe.